Hello. Just a little FYI. I always get super nervous, like, right before I start doing these. Like, it took me a good few minutes before I actually pushed record, and I started breathing. And so, just letting you guys know. Anyway, and yeah, you can tell my hair has been dyed. I'm in the process of turning it white, so this is like the middle ground right now. So it's like kind of, it's crazy right now. So yeah, so just I am in the process of turning my hair white, but I want to do it in a safe and good way so that all my hair doesn't fall out, basically. So anyway, well, and I'm sorry I'm like to the side and it's kind of sideways today. It's because I'm having some issues, and so I decided this was like the best way for me to record the video. I have it sitting up on my table, so I'm hoping I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, anyway, so I want to go ahead and discuss empaths, basically, today, because I am one. And I don't know, to me, it seems like a whole lot of people who have anxiety tend to be empaths. So I just wanted to see how many of you were, and then we'll discuss it just in case some of you are. For those of you who are empaths, or those of you who don't realize you're empaths, maybe you'll be like, oh, I am one too, you know. But anyway, so those of you who don't know what an empath is, basically, I'm just gonna be very basic and simple with the explanations, all of my explanations. So basically, sorry. Okay, so basically an empath is somebody who feels things very deeply, like she can, or he can feel another person's feelings and other person's thoughts, even. Like, you can, like, pretty much kind of, it's like you can tell, you can feel auras, you can feel energies, you know, from anything around you, from people around you. And we tend, like, to pick up on those energies real, like, instantly almost. And we tend to, because of that, we tend to have more anxiety, we tend to have more of those issues. So yeah, so it's just, that's just the way it is. We tend to overthink things. We tend to feel completely and deeply about everything. And so that is one reason I wanted to bring this up, because being an empath is kind of difficult, and especially when usually when you're an empath, you're kind, you're like more sympathetic to other people, you're more compassionate, you tend to be more like, you can kind of, it's like you can see both sides of the coin at all times. So like it's a really big thing for me because I am an empath. So being that I am an empath, I tend to that's another reason why it's really hard for me to make decisions, because I'm always thinking of like the other person's feelings, or the other person, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, how they see things, how their perception of everything, and I'm understanding of it. So I can understand every side of everything. So it's like really hard. It's even hard for me to, like, unless I see a complete 100% injustice being done, it is extremely hard for me to take sides on anything too. So, and that usually gets me in trouble, because somebody will automatically be like, well, why aren't you on my side, you know? And I'm like, well, and sometimes I'll hesitate before I jump on anyone's side, and it's because I'm thinking about, okay, well, what's that other person going through, or what are they thinking, how are they feeling, you know, and all this stuff. So, like, it's kind of hard, and it makes it harder. And I think that's one of the reasons why I have my anxiety kind of has been, you know, over the years, has been so bad. My anxiety is a lot better recently. I know I told you guys that. But, so yeah, so, I don't know. Hold on. That's a pause. I'm back. Okay, so another problem I have is dealing with individuals, dealing with people. I always see the good sides of people like all the time, and I tend to like focus on the good sides of people, and I know that isn't really a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing to be that kind of person, but at the same time, it's kind of exhausting, especially like, okay, empaths, not all of them, but most of them tend to be introverts, and only because when you're around, when you can absorb all that energy, you absorb a bunch of energy, right? And you can feel everything, and you walk into a room and you can feel the aura of the room. You can even sense, you're like, okay, I don't want to be here, you know? I've even had where me and my sister both have like walked by people like at the store, and both of us look at each other because we got the same, like one time we actually got this vibe from this individual. This guy was walking out of Walmart and we were going in, and he like went in between us, and we were like, no touching, no, it was just the way we were walking, and we just felt like both of us looked at each other and both of us got the exact same feeling, like killer, like he was a killer. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was like he was a serial killer or something. Like seriously, the feeling that we didn't even say a word to each other until afterward, and we both got like the same thoughts, the same thing popped into our head. It was kind of creepy, but anyway, okay, I'm not even talking about that. What I'm talking about is basically, like, I have issues with, because I see the good in people all the time, and I'm always like looking for the good in people. I'm always searching for which is a good thing, like I said, but then it gets in the way, because in all reality, in truth, every single person on this planet has good in them. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they've done. I don't care the kind of people they are. They all have good in them. They all, I mean, you can go to death row and find serial killers that have killed 20 people, and they have good in them. They have laughter. They laugh. They have things they enjoy. They have, some of them even have children that they love to death, you know, and not literally to death, I hope, but you know, you get what I'm saying, like, and so that's how, where my brain automatically goes. So it's kind of hard for me. It's hard for me to be mean to people, first of all, unless, granted, unless they, like I said before, I feel like it's a 100% complete injustice in some way. Then of course I'm easy to be snappy or whatever. But I'm not ever evil to people, I guess. I'm very honest with people, and I'm going to stand up for myself, but I'm never evil to anyone. And I'm never going to be like super, super ugly. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm not, I guess in a way, I guess I'm not mean to anyone, because I'm not going to sit there and tear you down or call you names or be ugly in any way to you. I will tell you my opinions, and I will give you my input. That's with anybody. So, but I still, regardless, I still have issues with, because I just see so much in people, and I see the good in them, and I can see the innocence in everybody. I know that sounds weird, but I don't care who you are. I'm not kidding. Like, I can go meet like the ugliest individual ever, and give me enough time, they'll probably start talking to me. I don't know, like on a cool level, you know, and most. But like, I just tend to see the good and the innocence in everybody. And so it makes it hard for me to be ugly or to do anything that I know is going to hurt somebody in any way. Even if, but, okay, this is what I wanted to bring up. The thing is, when it comes to people, like I said, every single person has good in them, right? And you're always going to have, like, no one is ever 100% evil or 100% bad or 100% like getting on your nerves. You know, that's like impossible. That's not even rational. It's not real. But the thing that helps me when it comes to all that is that I always think, you know, one of my friend Joe, he's one of my best friends I've had since I was like 14. He has always told me this one thing. He always said, yeah, okay, they're good. They have this good quality in them, you know. But, big but, what are they most of the time? What are they first, right? Okay. So, like, so now, because I'm an empath, this is a difficult thing for me. So I'm explaining this just because in case some of you deal with these issues, I'm hoping to help you guys somehow. So like, let's say I have somebody in my life that's like, does bad things sometimes, but they also do good things, right? And they also laugh, and they also make me laugh, and they can make things happy, right? But if that happiness is only 10% of the time that they're around me, and then the other 90% is totally bad and evil, or not even evil, just bad, or like negative, or whatever, then that's going to help me see that person in a different light, because I'm over here, because I tend to focus on the 10% is my problem. But I need to start looking at, okay, but what are they first? I mean, yeah, like I said, every single person on this planet has good in them. Every single person on this planet is happy. Something makes them happy. They have people that love them. They have mothers, they have sisters, brothers. I mean, they have grandmothers, somebody, right, that loves them, that sees them in a different light, right? So I need to help myself, and that's been my problem forever, is that I always see everybody that way. Like I said, it's not really a problem. To me, it's kind of a blessing. But at the same time, it is kind of a problem, because, I don't know, it makes things difficult for me. It makes it to where I'm sitting there hesitating to do things, or hesitating to say things, or hesitating to make decisions, because I have this problem. But like I said, it's not really a problem. It's just something I deal with. But anyway, so I just thought I'd talk about that. And I don't know if any of you guys are empaths. If you are, leave comments below. I want to know if any of you have these issues with dealing with other people. If you all seem to think that, or feel like maybe y'all are too nice sometimes. I tend to feel that way a lot, where I feel like I'm too nice to people, and so yeah. Anyway, I might make a shorter video, but anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Remember, you're not alone. Bye bye.